Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Murder. Game over! Thank you, PR Hound, for the code for the game. In the last part we started off, someone was killed, and we're here investigating, and we have a good puppy. Cleo found a clue! It's a rock hammer, and judging by the shreds of polished rock on the ground, it's being used here. This spot where the gargoyle fell off the roof. This evidence here proves it was broken and pushed. Somebody broke the gargoyle free and pushed it off the roof while the victim was below. That's how Russell Gallen was murdered. Who was saved? Here, case file. Cleo deserves a treat! Door is bolted shut from this side. Unbolt it. Yay! We opened the roof door. That's just back in here. We've already checked our map. Now we've already gone through everything here. So let's go check out that mountain path and see what is there. Hey dog, but I'm not in the mood to play. This is a crime scene. It's true that someone saw the gargoyle move like it was alive? You probably aren't allowed to tell me. Never mind. Anyway, access to the mountain road is all yours now. Have at it, detective. What? Wait, detective, did you learn about the original castle builder's occupation? Quarry owner. I hope that was an easy one. Got a mountain road map? You've got enough evidence that you think you're ready to make an arrest. Come and find me. Good luck. Oh, I don't want to stay there. I want to stay here. It may be worth exploring the area near the victim's estate. When I question people, I should remember. Not everyone's necessarily telling the truth. If I find a relevant piece of evidence, it might jog somebody's memory. That way they'll cooperate. A new area. Alright. Let's just go, I guess, down here. The cemetery. Woo! I see a doggy bag. Okay, 18 out of 30. There's Leia. Oh, what do we got here? Here lies Wilhelm Ludwig, 1839 to 1901. Some kind of strange epithet engraved here. As the builder left behind a treasure. Whoever finds it will be filled with pleasure. 7 cryptic riddles will lead to the loot. To get there, one must be astute. Leo, it's a treasure hunt! First step is like an old man taking a short walk. The main hall, 3 paces down from the grandfather clock. Alright. Pull out the handy-dandy tablet. I just need a new thing. Once it opens up, let's go ahead and write. So, 3 paces down from clock. Alright. And that's main hall. Ah! Okay. Okay, we wrote that down. Riddles added to main menu. Treasure hunt steps 0. We got another thing to do. Doggy bag! 19 out of 30. Turn on my TV some more, because I can still hear the sound effects. That door sound is a little loud. Doggy bag! Where's doggy bag hunting at this point? Any more? Doggy bag! Wow, so many doggy bags here. Let us all now give thanks to our guardian spirit, the gargoyle Castle Ludwig, looking after us in the darkness. Amen. Well, hello there. It's nice to meet you. Sorry, but I don't have any doggy treats on me. You don't look like you're here for the seance. Leo Ludwig, former Castle Ludwig tour guide. Interesting surname. 6 out of 8 suspects. Where are you? My name is Leo Ludwig. I used to be a tour guide for Castle Ludwig until the town sold it off to private ownership. I'm a local spiritual leader and an out-of-work theater bachelor of arts. Castle Ludwig rightfully belongs to me. Her Wilhelm Ludwig was my great-grandfather. Now I'm not even allowed inside. Oh, I see you've got a book about the castle. If you want to know more, go to the crypt in the southwest corner of this cemetery. Well, I know more about Castle Ludwig than anybody, especially that rich geek who bought it. I know every nook and cranny. The town never should have sold the Castle Ludwig. Those yuppies don't belong here, and they don't deserve it. That's why he died. Of course I haven't been inside the castle since the sale, but the spirits still speak to me. After seeing this, Castle Ludwig is in my soul. The spirits are angry. Perhaps told me what happened, but they don't understand. The gargoyle called for the blood of Castle Ludwig's intruders. I was right here in the cemetery. You can ask any of these people. We were holding another seance. I'm not the only person who's got a problem with the rich New Yorkers invading our town. No! Their theory. The castle spirits killed Mr. Gallant. The spirits are angry that the castle was bought by someone unworthy. My great-grandfather, Herr Wilhelm Ludwig, was the true master of the castles, reenacting his revenge. Not just for me, but for everyone downtrodden by class warfare. I warned that geek and his wife to leave this place. Their auras are toxic. The gargoyle did it. The angry spirits of Castle Ludwig have spoken. Okay then. Rich New Yorkers kept moving into this town. The costs keep going up. It's about time we do something about it. I don't believe it was the real way for a fantasy game designer to die. We were all here with Leia yesterday evening. The seance ran from afternoon until midnight. There are few jobs here, and there's a serious drug problem. This town's becoming a playground for the rich. I'm in a community college gaming club. We were hoping to meet Lord Gallant. Who knew? Oh, I'm at the gaming club member. Apparently a trophy. Oh. Back to puppy. Doggy bag! 22. Oh, can I go down here? Yes, I can. There's something here. Found a clue! Just a doggy bag. It's a receipt from a costume store dated 3 months ago, just before the Gallants moved into Castle Ludwig. New costumes, makeup, a cape. That's a lot of dress up here. Receipts from the same store as the wardrobe box I found in the Castle Seal Wing. Cleo deserves a treat. I deserve some water. Oh my gosh. Okay. The cold weather's getting to me, I think. Go up here. To the town park. What's over here? What? Steep cliff. That's a big cliff. Come on, Cleo. We're not gonna climb up there. The heck? That's interesting. But there's a doggy bag! Squirrel! Oh, we got Ethan Fisk here, but a doggy bag! Oh, it's a squirrel. Oh, Vicky Thompson's also here. Get the dog away, bro. I'm working with a client. Well, I need to stop her. Thank you. Well, are you a happy girl? I don't have any choice now, but come back tomorrow. I'll bring some ice cream. He must be the out-of-town detective. Welcome to Vermont. Suspect added. Vicky Thompson, town administrator. 7 out of 8. Where are you? Okay, anyway. Vicky Thompson, I work for the town. I met Russell only when he signed the paperwork. This is truly awful. As the town administrator, I oversaw the sale of Castle Ludwig to the Gallants. Not everyone was happy with the decision, but the income will be put to good use. This area has a drug problem, and we desperately need the funds to clean it up. I've never seen a gargoyle move, if that's what you mean. No. I was right here when Ethan took the call from Melissa at exactly 7 p.m. last night. it happened just as he said. Melissa sounded so terrified on the speakerphone. It's a good thing Ethan is such a fast runner. I eat too much Ben and Jerry's. I was the one who introduced Ethan to Melissa at the charity gala last month. She mentioned needing a skiing instructor. Guess there are no mountains on Long Island. Fortunately, I wasn't close to Lord Gallant. He sounded so interesting and creative in the newspaper articles. Leah Woodward took it really hard when she lost her job as a castle tour guide, but her bark is worse than her bite. Okay, well, I stopped her, apparently. Hey, bro, what's up? That's what added. Ethan Fisk, local personal trainer and ski instructor. 8 out of 8 suspects. Ethan Fisk, personal trainer and ski instructor. Do you want my business card? I'm here with a client running laps now. I also started athletic training sessions with Melissa Devon Gallant recently. Yesterday was the only time I've ever been to Castle Ludwig. Melissa called me just after the incident happened. I know Melissa got hysterical, but I don't believe in any of that hocus-pocus nonsense. Bro, I was right here when it all happened. You can ask Vicky. She heard the whole thing on speakerphone, too. Hello, Melissa? I need to cancel our session today. My husband, he's dead! What? Oh my god, the gargoyle killed him! Person's castle's real. Ethan, what do I do? The gargoyle killed your husband? The gargoyle, help me! I'm at the park now. I'll be right over. You better go see what happened with Melissa. I met Melissa outside the castle by her husband's body. She can tell you the rest. I'm just an athlete, bro. I don't think about this stuff. Why don't you ask the dog? Hey. Be that way. Okay, so there's that weird cliff. Oh, what? Get me pressed out of the area. Investigate. So you can investigate. Trust me, you don't want to talk to him. There are no more clues past me. Just a media circus. Victim's popularity has made the incident national news. Oh, I found the Victim fireman who's barricading the press from the crime scene on the mountain road. Cool. Barely. That was worth a trophy. So we've met everybody. I still have clues stuff to find. I just do the same thing. What about this? Crash by gargoyle. Oh, I need to be on puppy. Okay, we're back inside. There's a doggy bag here! Doggy bag. 5 more. Oh, nothing new. The back way. Oh, right. The treasure hunt. There's a hidden message written here. Castle basement deep down below. Exit westernmost pole, you must go. Okay, westernmost pole in the basement. Yeah, it's this way. Which is this way? Oh, westernmost pole, you must go. Another hidden message here. Location is deep in the dark woods. From the bridge, 9 west, 9 north. 9 west, 9 north from the bridge. Okay, 9 west, 9 north. There's still this thing. It looks just like the stone tablet inside Herr Ludwig's crypt. Okay. Nine west, 9 north. forest. Is that here? And this is the garden. I don't think there's a bridge here though. No trespassing in the woods. What? But in the deep dark woods. Heck? Still more area. I do that. What about the amble? Making sure. But nobody has. Oh, the gunshot. Someone I interviewed claims to have heard a gunshot coming from this office. It happened around the time of death. I, don't know what you're talking about. Nothing to say about it, huh? Yeah, nothing. Here. We found the amble. Yes, it's the amble that almost hit me! Now talk to Jim and ask him for the key to the sealed wing. Someone had to have brought that amble up to the roof. You can only get to the roof through the sealed wing. To find Jim wandering downstairs to blah blah blah. Doesn't help. We've already done that. Go back up on the roof. Retrace steps. What? This is a bit creepy. But I'm not seeing anything here. Clearly another area. There's still an exit, and it was that cliff. Right? There's this exit. There's not. I'm not gonna climb up there. That's gonna be the deep dark forest, which is my next clue, and I don't know where to go next. I feel like I'm missing something. Make sure she has nothing to say. Oh, tour guide proof. Found a tour guide proof. Looking for this? Yes, thank you. Where did you find it? It was on the floor in the sealed wing of Castle Ludwig. You lied to me. You told me I had been in the castle. You're right. What can I say? If you do realize this is now a murder investigation, right? You've openly expressed a desire for the supernatural revenge. That gives you a motive, Ms. Ludwig. I suggest you cooperate. Alright, what do you want to know? How did you get into the sealed wing of the castle, and what were you doing there? Truth is, I secretly gave a tour of the castle after the town sold it off. It was to an elderly couple. They paid well. After a couple days before the Gallants moved in, they were very interested in the castle layout. We trespassed. Yes, but how did you get into the sealed wing? It was locked. Only Jim Wickman, the groundskeeper, had the key. There's a secret passage. There's a secret passage from the woods that leads into the basement. It's only accessible with a Ludwig signet ring. There's another stone tablet in the basement, just like the one in the crib. Touch it with a key ring. The secret passage will open. I don't think of it. The elderly couple bought a Ludwig signet ring from me too. Anyway, yeah, I stuck in the sealed wing, lost my tour guide job, and they were paying customers. Go back to the basement to find the secret passage. Touch the stone tablet with the key ring, and the way will open. Okay, let's just return. Okay, so it was her. It did have to do with this tablet. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see what happens when we touch the markings of the pattern on this signature. Whoa! Enters a secret passage, just like Leo Ludwig said. Let's save it. Alright. New area. Check the map menu for an updated map. Map. Where are we? Oh, we're up here. Okay. Oh, wow. This is a lot of area, actually. Doggy bag! Doggy bags. Can't go that way. Alright. No, you can't go this way. Found a clue! It's a hooded sweatshirt. Catskill Mountains Elite Ski Club. Who might this shirt belong to? The shirt must belong to Ethan Fest, the personal trainer and ski instructor. I should go ask him about it. Feel something inside it. It's more of the polished stone shards from the roof. Whoever broke the gargoyle loose got some stone stuck in the shirt. Clue saves your case. Cleo deserves a treat! Okay, well that's a major clue. Good thing we went that way. Clue there! Anyway. Forest. 9 west, 9 north. Ooh, ooh. Doggy bag. Some clues. Whatever the heck this is. More buildings. No, there's a doggy bag over there? And here's the bridge. 20 out of 30. Okay. 9 west, 9 north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there it is. Okay, message written here. Corner where a hungry person sits alone. Bandage of food is across from a wooden throne. Where a lonely person sits alone. Come on, Cleo, we don't want to mess with the bears. Do we? A doggy bag! I got 20 out of 30. There's a hole there. Oh, that's the hole we came out of. This. Found a clue. The handgun. It's been fired recently. The initials BK are engraved on the gun. That belonged to Billy Kramer, the publishing executive from Hack Division. Why would his gun be here? I better ask him about it. Leo deserves a treat. Found a clue! Like a rope. Looks like a rappelling rope. I wonder what this is doing here. Let's take some of this rope and see if we can use it for something helpful. Leo deserves a treat. Like maybe that cliff. Doggy bag! Ugh, do you smell that, Cleo? Someone must be using a shack to make meth. 30 out of 30 doggy bags! I don't get a trophy for that? What? No, I didn't want that. I didn't see how many doggy bags. Cleo found a clue! This looks like the unusual brand of cigarettes that the groundskeeper Jim Wickman had on him. Ugh, he must leave these cigarette butts everywhere he goes. It proves that Jim Wickman is proprietor of the secret meth lab. This is a serious crime. Also explains his efforts to keep people out of the woods. Cleo deserves a treat. Okay, well, I've found all the doggy bags. I got nothing for it? Wait. 31 out of 30? Athletes in the city park can use their rappelling rope to go down the steep cliff. I got another doggy bag. Hi. Hooded sweatshirt. Did you lose a shirt? Catskill Mountain Elite Ski Club? Oh, yeah, I got lost in the dark woods and fell down that hole. I don't know why the shirt has rock dust all over it. Question. Speak with the proprietor. Also, something food? Oh wait, I think I know, in the corner, because there's that one statue that's like in the corner, in the kitchen, like, area? Here? Organ room. Ah, I went into it. Guess this isn't really the kitchen, is it? It's just the organ room. Oh, here. Kitchen. Where a lonely person eats alone. Oh no, is this it? There's just this chair over here. What? Here you will find all the food. Where's the kitchen? Oh, is it here? Yeah, here we go. Here's a message written here. If you do this treasure hunt, go back outside. 12 steps north of the lantern it hides. 12 steps north of the lantern. Okay, but while we're inside... Shack in the woods. I found a shack in the woods. You left a telltale cigarette butt. I found the meth lab, Jim. Do you want to talk about that? Explains your warning about bears. To keep people away from the woods. That's why you killed Russell Gallant, isn't it? To protect your drug operation. Alright, it's true. I wanted money fast. I'll turn to the drug trade. I didn't kill my employer. I was in the woods around the time he died, for the reason you say. Keep talking. Oh, something. Billy Kramer, the Hacktivision publishing guy, he was in the garden as he threw something into the woods. BK, you found it. His gun. If you want to talk to somebody about committing murder, you should start with him. You're right. I better have a chat with Mr. Kramer about his gun next. So, buddy, can you, get me off the hook for the whole drugs thing? I'll do what I can to help on your behalf. Please hurry, do you cooperate with the investigation? From the lantern. Is it out here or in the garden? Yes, in the garden. I think there's a lantern. Yeah, it's the garden. Okay. Do the garden! I guess. Ah! Why'd you walk in my way? This way. Over to the garden. 12. Okay, 12 north of the lantern. is. It's true that fortune favors the brave. Look 4 steps below the southeastern grave. Okay. Below the southeastern grave. 4 steps below. We'll go do that real quick. We're on the treasure hunt! I should go talk with Billy Kramer. But the treasure hunt! Maybe watch to see if there's like any more doggy bags. 'Cause I have 31. 4 steps below southeastern. There it is. And just it's written here. Next secret that this riddle keeps is to the right of where the master sleeps. Isn't that just back here in the crypt? Somewhere? Or do they mean the bedroom? The left. Right of where the master sleeps. Unless it's a bedroom. It could be a bedroom. Try that. I was thinking, oh, it's the grave, but I got nothing there. So also let me go talk to Billy Kramer. I think he's up here. The arcade. No, that's Jerry. Oh, to the right of where the master sleeps. What? I guess I was thinking my right, not like right from the bed. And this for the end of this treasure hunt, you'll find proof beneath the gargoyle's left wing on the roof. Okay. Also I'm in the totally wrong area for Billy. Also right near the roof, so let's just go up here. Look, Cleo, there's a secret door to a hidden room in the chimney! Wow. You unlocked a new area. Check the map for an updated map. Look, Cleo, do you see that? One of the suits of armor just moved slightly? Oh, it's just a mouse. Armor mouse. That's for Cleo. We finally found her Wilhelm Ludwig's treasure. Oh, it's another box. I feel something hard wobbling around inside. It'll take some time to open it up. Let's figure it out later, Cleo. We have a mystery to solve. Okay. Sure. Go find Billy. Ask about the gun. Oh, he's in this room over here to the left. The office. Found your gun. BK! This looks like your gun, Mr. Billy Kramer. Care to talk about it? Hey, where'd you find that? The castle groundskeeper, Jim Wickman, was in the woods when you threw the gun away. Several people in the castle claim to have heard a shot around the same time Russell Gallant died. How would you care to explain why you brought a handgun to your meeting with a Russell Gallant? Alright, I messed up. It was a dumb idea and I should have known better. Tell me everything you know now. That would be a smart idea. Activision needed money. I wanted to help the family business. Despite my father's wishes, I brought the gun to the meeting. I knew Russell was too smart to sign a bad contract. I was gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. I guess I've seen too many mobster movies. You're gonna kill him over a video game contract. No! They were blank cartridges. I was gonna scare him. People said they heard a shot, but nobody's found any bullets, right? Let's explain why there was a shot but no bullets. His actions are Still totally reprehensible. Saw something though. I saw Jerry Small come downstairs and enter the kitchen. He threw something into the fireplace. I couldn't see what it was, but it looked like electronic hardware. A disc, maybe? Jerry Small left his room in the arcade? He burned something in the fireplace? Yeah, I hope if he kept my secret, then I keep his. Jerry also wants to meddle with the contract for the new Paladin Dream game. Anyway, you should talk to Jerry Small to find out more. One more thing. If you mention my gun to the public, you'll have to deal with Hacktivision's legal team. Are you threatening the police here? They said they threw it into the fireplace. Did I not? Yeah, Cleo found a clue! Jerry's disc is burning in the fire. It just looks like melted plastic at this point. Cleo saved your case. Well, Cleo deserves a treat! Like, that's gotta be something now, right? So, arcade? Disc in the fire. You lied about not leaving this room. I have a witness who saw you in the kitchen around the time of death. Yes, Billy saw me, I admit it. I was throwing the disc in the fireplace to destroy it. You threw away a computer disc? Why? Russell didn't just choose to have the contractual meeting in the castle because he's arrogant. He was concerned about piracy. He knew that someone had leaked an alpha version of the new game on the internet. What he didn't know is it was me. He pirated his new game, the one you were supposed to be testing. I did to show Russell that he wasn't invincible, that my contribution was worth more than the pittance. See, so then you felt guilty and threw it in the fire to destroy it. Left this room around 7:45 p.m. to do that. The odd thing was, at that time I heard movement coming from the roof. Is someone on the roof at 7:45 p.m.? You're sure about this? Yes, it was just before I heard the gunshot. The clock on my laptop was 7:45 p.m. What's so important about that? It was at 7 p.m. when Vicky Thompson heard Melissa Demon's phone call to Ethan Fisk. Russell Gallant was actually still alive! Which is everything about the murderer's alibi. And the person who provided the murderer with it. Let's try the game again. Want to bring turn-based RPGs, final battle, apologies, something a bit different from my memory. Nightmares reigning, subjugate, slap. Oh no, I missed. That's good. Oh no, I still take a lot of damage. Fight. Slap. I'll hit Cleo again, thank you. Fight. Slap. Don't hit Cleo! Okay. No, I missed! Cleo and Guy lost. I'm not speaking about it, so let's try it again, Cleo. That's to do this every time. Annoying. Slap. I do wonder about that think action. Slap. Oh, hey, Cleo! Cleo's alive! Okay, well, I beat the game! Yay! Beat the arcade game boss. Yay! Credits! Created by Lord Gallant, programmed by Russell Gallant. Art by Mike and Sarah Jones. These must be Ariadne's parents. Animated by Jerry Small. Paladin Dream published by Hacktivision Games. Cool! We beat the game! What the heck? Hey, I figured out this mystery. Come on, Cleo, let's talk to Officer Adams. I'm gonna save it. I really already, like, solved it? Seems curious. Oh, mystery? You know how Russell Gallant was killed? Yes, officer. Cleo and I are ready to explain everything that happened. I knew you'd do it, detective guy. And you too, Cleo. Please assemble all the suspects and meet me in the dining room. I've got something special planned. Just you? I want to check something. See if... Okay, I got distracted with something else. Let's see if on here. Well, it is. Okay. I guess I've got everything. Trophy-wise, that matters, so proceed. Here we go. Let's save it in a separate slot, though, just to be safe. The explanation. Alright, detectives. Everyone is here. Time to solve the mystery. But local police are still totally baffled. Can you please tell us what you figured out? Very well, let me begin. The victim, Lord Russell Gallant, was a renowned fantasy game designer, lived a fantasy life, and died a fantasy death. Gallant's fortune allowed him to live everyday life in a castle, but there was a curse, as I found out when I discovered this item. The library book. I read about the supposed curse of Castle Ludwig in a library book I found outside the castle. Curse of Castle Ludwig is well known around these parts in Vermont. Did the stone sculpture of a gargoyle truly come to life? Could have been a freak accident? No! Upon closer investigation, I found evidence of a human agency. Well, I saw the gargoyle move before it fell on my husband. I began interviewing each person of interest. I learned that something else had fallen from the roof recently. Object that fell from the roof near where Ari was standing was an wardrobe box. An anvil! An anvil also fell off the roof. There was no way two heavy objects falling could be a coincidence. This discovery led me to believe that somebody had been on the castle roof. After getting access to the roof through the sealed wing, I found proof that somebody had pushed the gargoyle off the roof. The item used to tamper with the gargoyle statue so it could be moved was a rock hammer. A rock hammer had been used to break off the gargoyle statue so it could be moved. There were also telltale shards of polished rock and dust where the statue had been mounted. I knew then that the gargoyle was a murder weapon, but who was on the roof and how did they get up there? The situation presented a kind of locked room conundrum. How could anyone have gotten to the roof at the time of death? First, it seemed like everyone had an alibi. I was in Russell Gallant's office waiting for him to return to the meeting. I was upstairs in the arcade. I was in my room playing video games. I was at my husband's side the whole time. I was working around the castle, doing my job. I was in a cemetery leading a seance. I was at the town park for my workout with Ethan at the time Melissa called about the death. Yes, it's true. That's what you all told me when we first spoke, but everyone in the castle has a reason for wanting Russell Gallant dead. Activision Price President Billy Kramer's motive was... revenge? Or corporate greed. Billy Kramer's motive was greed. His father's firearm hack division had faced deep financial losses. Billy wanted Russell Gallant to sign away royalties to his promisingly lucrative new Paladin Dream game. He came to the meeting with a bad contract. Swindle failed. He also brought his gun. I wasn't planning to kill him, just to threaten him. Video game Jerry's motive was... Oh god. Prime is the groundskeeper, Inheritance is the daughter. Revenge? No, not revenge. Okay, it was jealousy. I just mixed those two up, I guess. Jerry was jealous of Russell Gallant's successful game design career. He even pirated the new game, which resulted in the victim holding meetings at the castle. I deserve more credit for all the bugs I'd fixed. Victim's the wife's motivation was no, not revenge. Inheritance? Okay. They're both inheritance then. Melissa's motive was that she would inherit her husband's fortune in the state. The proof is in her husband's will. What are you saying? I was with my husband when he died. Russell's adopted goddaughter was also inheritance. Ari's motive was her inheritance. The victim was the executor of her ample trust fund. If he died, it meant she would inherit and not have to wait for 2 years. What all the crap? Russell Gallant was my parents' co-worker and close friend. The groundskeeper was the height of crime. By his own crime, Jim was secretly manufacturing illegal drugs in a shack in the woods. He had to protect his operation at all costs. That's why illegal drugs been flooding this town. Jim Wickman, we'll place you under arrest. But first, I still want to find out who the killer is. Former tour guide was revenge. Leah Ludwig wanted revenge. She was very open about her contempt for the Gallants. Their purchase of the castle cost me my job. The castle rightfully belongs to my family. The seance was just a theatrical performance. Bro, before you go any further with these accusations, I just want to say I never met the victim. I also barely knew him. Do you need to put us all through this humiliation? Maybe, but this crime was premeditated by a clever and determined criminal mastermind. Every detail was planned in advance, starting with even before the Gallants moved into Castle Ludwig. The killer disguised themselves and took a tour of the castle and learned of the secret passage from the forest to the sealed wing. Purchased the Ludwig signet ring, the killer could easily access the roof through the secret passage later, unnoticed. A receipt from the costume shop on the side of the mountain road. Costumes were later disposed in the CL Tower. The location of the crime was chosen based on that there are no windows on that side of the castle wall. They even took the precaution of bolting the other door to the roof. I didn't understand how it was logistically possible to commit the crime until Jerry Small mentioned something important. Me? What'd I say? He mentioned hearing footsteps on the roof at 7:45 p.m. The coroner determined the time of death as between 7 and 8. What difference does 45 minutes make? Are you going anywhere with this rant, detective? When I interviewed Vicky Thompson, she said she heard the call between Melissa and Ethan at 7 p.m. Phone call when Melissa witnessed her husband's death from the falling gargoyle. That's correct. I looked at my watch and it was exactly 7 p.m. Gary's hearing footsteps on the roof 45 minutes after the 7 p.m. phone call suggested that when the call took place, the victim was still alive. At the time Melissa Gallant made her phone call, Russell Gallant was still alive. The killer had 45 minutes to get to the castle roof and push the statue off the edge. There's a repelling rope I found to get to the woods and then use a secret passage. It was plenty of time, more than enough for the killer to do what they needed to do. So, who did it? Oh god. I'm thinking Ethan Fisk, but also Melissa. Me, the murder was perfectly easy for an athlete like Ethan Fisk. Bruh. Huh? I wondered, why would Ethan put the hysterical phone call from Melissa Devon Gallant on speakerphone at all? Vicky Thompson listened in, gave him an alibi. Ethan then ran off to be a first responder to the accident. He actually took the well-hidden path up the steep cliff to the woods. That way, he didn't risk being seen by Leah and her followers in the cemetery either. Before meeting Melissa, Ethan went to the roof to push the gargoyle down on the victim below. You can't prove any of this. A clue linking Ethan to both the roof and the crime, which is the sweatshirt. You left behind your sweatshirt in the secret passage. You had to hide it because it was covered from rock dust. Shards of polished rock and dust matching the gargoyle link you to the murder weapon. Ethan, when I asked you about losing your shirt, you told me you couldn't explain the rock dust residue. You wouldn't have known about rock dust on the shirt if you hadn't been on the roof. Never even met Russell Gallant. Why would they go through any of the trouble for this elaborate scheme? Yeah, well, what's Ethan's motive? Ethan's motive is that he was secretly in love with the person who provided him with his alibi. His accomplice is... Melissa. Killer's accomplice was the victim's wife, Melissa Devon Gallant. Yay. What? Melissa married Russell Gallant only for his money. If he were to die, Melissa would inherit his fortune. Victim's will gives her an abundantly clear motive. Melissa, your love note about flying down the mountainside wasn't written for your husband, for Ethan Fisk, whom you met years ago skiing in New York. You're accusing me? You found out about Russell Gallant's wealth, introduced yourself as a fan and feigned interest in him. After getting married, you started plotting a way to do him in. You even used Vicky Thompson to engineer an introduction to Ethan Fisk, posing as your new skiing instructor. For finding out about the daughter of your husband's deceased friends, Mike and Sarah Jones, you were concerned. Possibly your husband would change his will and give some of his good fortune to his goddaughter. You had to move quickly to prevent that from happening, Melissa. So you and Ethan devised this sinister plot. Melissa, when you and your husband moved into the castle, you acted like you were going crazy because of the curse. Speaking of a murder, you phoned Ethan and claimed your husband was killed by the gargoyle. Thinking his way to the roof, you lured your husband outside from his meeting with Billy Kramer. At the opportune moment, you pushed your husband to the ground, and Ethan sent the gargoyle crashing down on his body. Russell Gallant may have been killed by a gargoyle, but human hands were responsible. That's good, Detective. That'll do. One small thing, Detective. How come nobody in the castle heard the gargoyle fall? Just at the same moment, Billy Kramer's gun went off, masking the sound. Mr. Gallant, Mrs. Gallant, Mr. Fisk, you're both under arrest for Russell Gallant's murder. Hey, Melissa, I told you nobody was going to believe that nonsense about a gargoyle moving around. Oh yeah, Ethan? Well, how stupid do you have to be to leave your shirt in the secret passage? You twit! You oaf! I can believe the gargoyle curse idea was the best you could come up with. Honey, it was better than your idea of poisoning the maple syrup. Even the two detectives in Vermont know there's no such thing as curses. The Oregon! Curse of Castle Ludwig! What in the world? Don't you see the castle spirits are aware of our guilt? Spirits call for our punishment because we killed them! No, Melissa, I was the only phantom organist in the castle. I like playing creepy music when no one's looking. It may be weird, but it helps me cope. Very well. From my perspective, the marriage was always a sham. It needs to an end. Melissa heard about Lord Gallant's wealth. It seemed too easy. Ethan and I have been in love for years, but love costs money. The public thought my husband was a creative genius, and maybe he was. He was also socially awkward, clueless, and soft. Look, one case he told me I was the first woman who ever showed any interest in him. By bumping that dweeb off, all we did was Darwin's work. Really, survival of the fittest. The way I see it, Russell Gallant's death wasn't our fault at all. The true culprit was his own naivety. Okay, that's enough. You're both coming with us. Epilogue. Water is the first step. Ethan Fisk and Melissa Devon Gallant were found guilty of first-degree murder. State prison will be a far cry from living in a fairy tale castle. Jim Wakeman was also sentenced for his role in the drug ring operation. After he was released, he continued working above board as the castle groundskeeper. Ariadne Jones, Jerry Small, and Billy Kramer teamed up to complete production and publishing of the new Paladin Dream game. Project was dedicated in memory of Laura Gallant. The game sold like hotcakes and did very well for Hacktivision and its employees. Jerry Small went on to become an acclaimed game designer in his own right. We have on a total of 31 out of 30 doggy eggs while exploring Castle Ludwig. After solving this case, Guy makes his all-time favorite ice cream and lobster poutine! Okay. Extra special treat for an extra special clue-sniffing dog. While Cleo was enjoying her snack, Guy finally had time to open the box and look at the treasure. Ah, it's an obsidian stone. I don't understand. The original castle builder was a quarry owner. Wait a minute. There's something really ominous about the obsidian stone in Paladin Dream. Guess I should go pick up that game and play it next. Some other time. The castle reopened as a public attraction, and Leah Ludwig got her old job back as a castle tour guide. The sensational news coverage of the murder drew huge crowds of visitors. Welcome to Castle Ludwig, everyone. The story of a renowned game designer Lord Russell Gallant's murder begins here. We'll start with a popular video game of Fallen Gargoyle, a 100-something-year-old curse. Fallen Gargoyle was even reinstalled back on the castle roof, and it looked as spooky as ever. The end. Gladys murder is game over. I didn't mean for this to go long. And by long, I mean an hour. I guess I probably could have done a split, but there was no good point. I had a good point for the first part, but it was just like, I guess maybe I could have, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, as I was saying, that is Murder is Game Over. Thank you to VR Hound for the code for the game. It's out now on all major consoles, and also it's been out for about a year now on Steam. If you would like to play yourself. What, hour and a half? Maybe 2 hours, depending on how it goes. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Nice and short and sweet. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, and I guess the series, because it's 2 videos, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. Really enjoyed it. Deserves supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this and more. Find the links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!